I mean, it's been a success from a rugby perspective, from fans in New Zealand and back home, and the response has been pretty good. But players are still a bit gutted that we didn't win, because that's obviously the whole aim. So, but I guess we did the Lions proud. I guess went to a very tough place against with the odds against us, and not many people gave us a chance to come away with a draw. I guess probably exceeded a lot of people's expectations, but still a little bit disappointed we didn't manage to get the win, obviously. But still look back on the boys' performances, particularly over the Test series and the rest of the tour, with a lot of pride.
And what does this do for the brand, the Lions brand itself?
Well, the Lions now, I guess, are undefeated for 8 years. It'll be so. It's doesn't, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound too bad. Always the optimist me. So I don't know why everyone keeps talking about about Lions tours moving forward. How it happens, I'm not too bothered really. But as long as there's tours going forward, however many matches there are, the preparation time, players will just get on with that. As long as they can have a chance to put on the red jersey in 4 years' time in South Africa, then great. So yeah, I'm sure that'll go ahead, because this tour was such a massive success. My experience in Australia was a huge success as well, and the last 4 or 5 Lions tours, the publicity just keeps getting more and more and more. So I'm sure it'll be another amazing spectacle in 4 years' time.
And a word on the fans, absolutely incredible support up there, wasn't it?
From a player's perspective, that's one of the main reasons why it's so special, is because obviously it's a combination of 4 teams, but the fans over there is incredible. You don't get away support like that far away from home in any sport in the world, I don't think, and it's quite nicely overwhelming as a player. It takes you by surprise, because you don't experience that in Six Nations games, that much away support. So to have that much away support and to have everyone from 4 countries on the same bandwagon is brilliant.
Sam, could you see that Uganda continuing in 4 years' time?
He's good enough. I mean, he's good if to do it, but Warren admitted himself he has no idea what his plans will be from 2019 onwards. I think his contract's up with Wales then, but if anyone asks me my opinion on Warren, he's obviously one of the best coaches around, no doubt. But I'm sure he'll cross that bridge when it comes. Yeah, it obviously looks a bit worse than it is in the press, but he got released straight away because they realised there was no problem. So that's the difficulty as a player. The Lions went through great lengths to look after the boys on nights out. We've got a security team involved, and guys are going to be out there looking to make headlines. And in defence of Carl Duffy, he did absolutely nothing wrong. So I feel a little bit sorry for him. He's got a little bit of press like that, but actually the situation was handled pretty well, and Carl's absolutely fine.
How have you managed to come home with the trophy after the World Series?
I'm giving it back to someone straight after this now. This is just for show, yeah.
You get to keep it?
No, I literally have no idea what the plan is for that. Whether we have it and return to New Zealand for a bit so they can share the spoils, literally no idea whatsoever.
When your little girl grows up and she asks her daddy, how did this 2017 Lions tour go? What story will you tell?
I say we didn't win, but it went okay. I'm pleased. As it is. I don't want to sound negative, but it is always about winning, really. So yeah, like someone asked me what did I prefer, 13 or this tour? I preferred 13 because obviously we won. But I'm still extremely proud of the efforts and the way we played in this tour. And it was probably a slightly harder challenge. No disrespect to what happened in 2013, but being the fact it was back-to-back world champions. And I don't think anybody outside of our group of 80 believed we could do much, to be honest. So from that point of view, I'm very pleased that the guys managed to prove a few people wrong and put a few smiles on people's faces back home as well.